Hey everybody, I want to be honest, these words are kind of hard to say, but I just pray that the one thing you take out of this is that there's no situation that you can be going through that is too big for God to handle. It's amazing these words keep coming to me every week because sometimes when I go home I cry because I'm so weak. But for today I'm going to put on a smile, even though it may only last for a little while. See, life can be a struggle with a lot of ups and downs, but I'm not going to let the devil win and walk around with the frown. Now, I've been to the bottom and I'd wish that upon no one, but thankfully the only thing I found at the bottom was the sun. See, I used to think I was broken and that God fixed me, but now I'm broken and it's as if God's walking with me. Some days are as easy as 1, 2, 3. And other day I'm asking God, why me? I've been a sinner my whole life, but I understand I'm human and that sin is part of the strife. Now let me take you back to the day I was saved. I was 16 years old and I don't remember if I shaved. Little did I know that God didn't care what I looked like or how many times I posted on Facebook just hoping to get a like. I was a boy who was caught up in lust, being pursued by a king whose ways are just. And on that day I asked God into my heart. I thought everything was over now and I had completed my part. No, 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 not so fast, said the devil. I'm going to keep coming after you and it's going to be on every level. At this point, in stepped porn. Now the weight of that word should be heavy and not just the norm. It is true that God will never give us more than we can handle, because in my darkest times I was reaching for help and the only thing there was God's handle. Now this addiction drove me for so long that I had convinced myself that nothing was wrong. But I kept reading about God's power in the Bible and how I should be able to break my problem. Jesus didn't die on the cross so I can manage my sin, but so I could overcome it and have the devil saying, man, he is going to be a problem. Then finally at the age of 20, it wasn't a prayer or a song that set me free. It was an event that showed me my sin and God's hand finally saying, see? You finally see this sin? You finally believe that in the end I will win? I learned that to overcome your darkest sin, you have to allow God to shine all of His light on it so you can finally say, you win. Sometimes our greatest enemy is ourselves, but when we give ourselves to Jesus, He will give us everything that will truly please us. So don't settle for the devil's short-time fix. Allow God to show you His pleasure in everything and give your life a remix.